Streaming live from Braintree. Oh, we started. Hey, we are. I was trying to get some last minute footage of us setting up and stuff. Sorry for us being a little tardy to the party, but in the meantime, we're just going to sit here and wait for a couple of you guys to realize that we're a little bit late today, but we are on and we are going to do a semi full mini show. Today. So if you are tuning in, go ahead and make sure you let people know that you are watching us and give it a share. Let me make sure that I do the same thing and give it a share. Do we see us? I don't see it. We are not on the Facebook.
I see Janet.
Hello, Janet.
Janet. Hey, Janet. Let's see. You got the Facebook? Okay, you're live. Facebook is live. Everything is live. So go ahead and tell a friend to tell a friend that we are doing our official first broadcast, remote broadcast or live broadcast from the Braintree Golf Club. Yay! Give it a scream! Scream!
Look where we are on the green.
On the green. Show them, sister. Show them.
Oh, can you see it? Can they see it?
Oh, there we go. All right. So we're trying a little something. We were hired to come and broadcast or, asked to come broadcast live from the PGA Opportunity Golf Classic
Yes.
that is going on today. This is an opportunity for more diverse cultures and communities to get introduced to the art of golfing and the art of making a deal on the golf course. So today is a full day of networking, of fellowship, fraternizing, and all kinds of things, and learning and making a deal.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna make some deals by the time we leave here. Throughout the show, we'll be stopping and talking to different people, so you can find out about what they do and who they are. If you guys have any questions, we can see them in the chat group. Not all of us have headphones, so I mean, it doesn't matter because we can read. But we are gonna have a good time. So quick check-in, Miss Tony, how you doing?
I'm doing good. It is a beautiful day out here. It is so good to be out here on this, amongst all this green. The sun is shining. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. And just to see so many of us gathered out on the golf course, this is awesome. I feel nice. I got a little outfit. And you got a little outfit?
Yes, I do got it. Let me show you guys our outfits. We got to do a golf outfit. Whatchamacallit? You go while I get off. You got to put her on there. Okay. And then I'm going to put down your screen a little bit. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Oh, let me jump off.
Oh, yeah,
I got a tea.
I got to have, and then I got this.
Do it.
This is me.
She got on a three-piece suit.
A three-piece.
Yes. Can we see you? Oh, yes. Yes. Get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Hey. So we're obviously going to have some fun today. We're going to go through our usual rundown of the show, which is our local news, our national news, and our entertainment news.
Yeah.
Make sure that you guys can hear us at all time. If you can't, just jot it down in the comment section so we can know what's going on. Yeah.
Again, tell a friend, tune in. This is a late show, but we are here. Hey, Dr. Rapagate.
Yes.
Thank you. So we're out here. We're going to give you guys some good news, but also we're going to have a lot of other good features while we're here too. We're going to be broadcasting for a little while. So we're going to be talking with a lot of the people who are here taking part in the opportunity. So you guys are going to get to learn and meet some really, really good people to know, good people to talk about, to talk with. And so it's going to be a great show. So I hope, more people turn in, share it up, tell everybody, hey, Saucy and Friends is doing something different. And, that's what we're going to do.
And how are you, Tristan?
I'm good. Chill like a hubcap in the back.
Rolling.
So we got let's see. let's get into let's kind of just start the show.
Yeah.
So today is Thursday, August 28th. It's Thursday, August 28th. And we are, this is called the afternoon, Saucy in the afternoon.
Yes.
It's 11:18 a.m. And we are broadcasting live from Braintree Golf Club.
Yes.
It is, let me tell you guys what the weather is. Gorgeous out here today. Absolutely gorgeous. It's currently 72 degrees. We're going to reach a high of 75. And then tonight we're going to drop down to 51. And it do be cold. It do.
Oh,
It was cold.
two blankets.
It was cold. It was so cold. That's nice.
It's the kind of cold where you want to open the window so you can feel the cold.
Yes.
So you can get a blanket.
Yeah, I love to cover up.
Yeah.
That's something that I very much value is the art of the covering up.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. So let's get into our around the way news, find out what's going on. And, like I said, in between news, we will be stopping to talk to different people so you guys can learn about all the wonderful people that are here. You'll meet the organizers and the directors, and you'll find out about new businesses. So even though you guys are not here with us, if you do see anybody that you like, we'll make sure that we keep a running list of it, and then you can reach out to them if it does work for you. Let's go, Miss Tony.
Here we go. So, Flynn blocks council from approving resolution back in mayor's battle with the regime, says councilors need to get back to basics like potholes, sidewalk repair, and mass casting.
And I mean, see, this is why I don't be saying nothing wrong about Mr. Flynn, because
He's not
every now and then he's been spot on and he's right.
You're right.
And this, what this reminds me of is that when I was at the District 7, forum, one of the candidates, his name was Wawa.
Yes.
He pretty much said the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I see all these things that you guys are planning to do, but do we really have all that power to do that? We
Yeah.
need to focus on the things that we can actually change,
Yeah.
which is exactly what Flynn was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Councilor Flynn, he's a councilor at large. What is his position?
He is
No,
not at large.
Not at large.
He's one of them districts.
One of the districts.
Mhm.
Okay. So City Councilor Ed Flynn today used a council parliamentary rule to keep the council from approving a resolution in support of Mayor Wu's vow to fight the regime's threats to cancel federal aid to the city unless Wu throws herself prostrate before Washington and gets Boston police to do ICE's dirty work for it. City Councilor Liz Brendan, Julia Mejia, themselves both immigrants, and Benjamin Weber submitted a resolution backing Wu's August 19th letter to the regime Attorney General Pam Bondi, in which Wu said Boston won't back down and suggested that maybe Washington will learn how to obey the Constitution. Reardon said the council needs to send a message. It has the mayor's back in this fight, in this unprecedented situation in the United States at the moment.
See, I'm down for the fight, right?
Mhm.
I'm down for the fight. I'm down for the cause. How do we maintain this? Like, if they start sending the National Guard, I already know two people that I want the National Guard to come get. But if they
They
start,
want the National Guard to come.
they're doing that to the blue states and
Yes.
to sanctuary states.
Yeah.
If they do send the National Guard here, like what are we going to do?
What do we need it?
No, nobody needs it. Washington D.C. didn't need it, and they sent them there.
What you gonna do that? They
California-
don't have nothing else to do. The
They
national-
don't.
They don't got to guard.
They don't.
The nation.
No, they have
The
to.
nation.
Go guard the nation.
No, they don't. Their president told them that they must uphold the law of the immigrants taking all the jobs.
Oh.
So that's why they got to come here. And they even, because I didn't know the National Guard didn't use guns,
Oh, what do
but they
do?
did strap them with guns because the National Guard is like what, retired military or something
Yeah,
like that.
You do active duty and
Yeah.
then you go to national. It's reserves.
Yes. So I don't really understand
Yeah.
what is going on.
Mejia said she refuses to side with her values, that she will fight the regime's efforts to criminalize people for simply existing, and that she wants to send a message that Boston will always be a safe and welcoming city for everyone. And at the end of the day, that's what we fight for. She added, our diversity is our strength, and every time we defend the truth, we are building a stronger Boston. Flynn, who unlike most of his colleagues, did not attend Blue City Hall Plaza rally at which she announced her Bondi letter, started by saying his commitment to protecting Bostonians of all stripes is second to none. He said he was the only counselor to appear at rallies at the VA hospital in West Roxbury, first with U.S. Rep. Steve Lynch, then with Lynch and Senator Ed Markey to support Boston veterans from cuts planned by Washington. But Flynn continued he's also proud that Boston has a close working relationship with state and federal law enforcement resources, and that is something the city can't compromise on. He noted recent local FBI stings to snag sex-seeking Johns at Mass and Cass, although he did not distinguish between criminal investigations like that, which BPD has never stopped working with the feds on, and the focus on Wu's letter, which was about grabbing immigrants with no criminal charges, which would violate both a city ordinance and a 2017 Supreme Judicial Court ruling. I think basically what he's saying is here is before we get everything on a national level, let's clean up our own backyard.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And I agree.
If we start to clean up the criminal
Yeah.
Criminal on what is they called? Not illegal aliens. I hate that.
Not illegal.
Criminal migrants.
Immigrants.
Yes. What is it? What are they called?
The bad hombres.
Yeah, the bad hombres.
Yeah.
Then we don't necessarily need them.
Yeah.
Like I think that I
Well,
would.
that's what he says, in their zeal to fight Washington, he continued, we're losing sight of neighborhood issues such as fixing sidewalks,
Yep.
potholes, mass and cast, he said. Councilors, he said, need to refocus ourselves on city and neighborhood issues.
And let Wu deal with that.
Yeah.
You know, like that shouldn't be
Woo
something
and
that y'all are.
Maura Healey.
Yeah.
Like,
Hearing too much. What did the governor? What? It seemed.
it seems like the focus is a lot more on Mayor Wu than it is on Governor Hill.
Me and I agree with that.
Yeah.
Is it because Boston itself is the sanctuary? We're not a sanctuary state. We are a sanctuary city.
Oh, is that what it
Okay. Is that what it is? Okay.
Flynn then invoked council rule under which any matter that has not come before the council before it can be blocked from a vote by an objection by just a single councilor, and formally objected to immediate passage of the resolution. Council President Ruth C. Louis-John then blocked any further discussion of the resolution and sent it to a council committee for a hearing and discussion, after which it might at some point come back before the entire council for a formal vote. So basically,
They're doing a lot of voting.
ain't y'all go campaign?
Yeah.
What y'all doing?
Let me do something. Fix the carnival or something. Like I don't know. Like
we'll get to that.
focus
We'll
on
get to
something that is tangible that we can be all like, oh my God, look at what they did. They took away one speed bump. You know, like okay, you know, like we want to hear you or they fixed the whole street of street lights and things like
I'm gonna
that.
start a running list of speed bumps that need to be on the list. You know,
Number 7, 8, and 13 need to be taken
take
away.
it out because why don't y'all fix this hole that has been on Harvard Street forever that is messing up my axle? Come on.
Your personal
Oh,
axle.
my personal axle. Boston City Council approves protections for outdoor workers on city projects on hot days.
What that mean?
What that mean?
The Boston City Council today unanimously approved an ordinance that requires city departments and private companies working on city projects outdoors to protect their workers from increasingly frequent heat waves. The measure, which requires access to cool drinking water and shaded rest areas and regular rest breaks whenever the heat index exceeds 80 degrees, now goes to the mayor for her consideration. Why is that something that needs to be considered?
Well,
Why
in
is
this
that-
day and time, why are we talking? If it's too hot, you shouldn't be working outside,
Right.
period. If it's not too hot and it's just a little hot, yes, they should have water and breaks
Yeah.
from the heat.
Why does that have to be a city ordinance? I don't know. The proposed ordinance provides an exception for heat-related protection measures incorporated into collective bargaining agreements. If the mayor signs it, the measure would go into effect in time for next summer. The measure will help protect workers from heat-related injuries and death as the climate continues to warm. Backer Benjamin Weber, West Rockford, Jamaica Plain said. Weber said the number of days where the temperature gets above 90 in Boston is expected to rise from the current 10 a year to as many as 46
God
in the
damn.
next few decades.
Mm.
Weber said the measure would put Boston at the forefront of cities working to protect outdoor workers, and in contrast to Texas and Florida, which specifically bar cities from trying to mandate water breaks and other sectors.
So Florida is literally like a shithole country. Is that what you're saying to me?
Yes. No.
There's in Florida, there's no protection for the workers outside in the Florida
Yeah.
where it is hot
Because then,
all
like,
the
You gotta
time.
understand if you working in Florida, that is hot.
I mean, technically it's hot all year round. So I don't know. I just feel like there should be protections against workers getting heat stroke and dehydration,
I mean,
regardless.
I think that should be understood.
Yeah.
What's what is understood
Don't need to be said. Yeah, it doesn't need to be ordained.
Ordained, yes. An employer that can't protect its workers from heat stroke and other heat-related ailments, we don't want them doing business in Boston. I agree. I'm agreeing with these things today. Downtown, a postal worker was drunk when the mail truck struck a man at East Longmeadow gas station and crashed into a bank. Is this for real?
Say it again.
A postal worker was drunk when his mail truck struck a man at East Longmeadow gas station and crashed into a bank, police say. Oh my, that's awful. A United States Postal Service worker was drunk when he struck a pedestrian at a gas station in East Longmeadow, Mass. Before he fled the scene in his mail truck and crashed into a bank. I think that's what we were about to do this morning. We were avoiding the state trooper.
So yes, I almost got arrested.
Overtook somebody in the lane and then ended up.
But
that
person should have been arrested because that person was pissing me off ever since I got behind him. So if the state, I would have made the case to the state trooper that they should do their better job and go arrest the people that is forcing people like me to overtake them on the road.
I just found it so amusing how I looked over at you and I saw your brain working. Where do I go to avoid this? She was ready.
I was like, I'm gonna turn down the street. I'm gonna turn around. We're literally gonna be on a high-speed chase. We're gonna run in here into the Gulf and pretend like just blend in.
Well, thankfully you didn't have to. You weren't drunk and you didn't crash into a bank. Robert Sullivan, 54, of Westfield, Mass, was behind the wheel of the UPS vehicle at 9:40 a.m. Tuesday when it struck a man on the Pride gas station. The victim suffered severe head injuries and was taken to Bay State Medical Center where he continues to receive treatment. O'Sullivan allegedly left the gas station and crashed his mail truck into a People's Bank branch on North Main Street. O'Sullivan was arraigned in Palmer District Court on Tuesday on a court of operating under the influence of alcohol and a count of leaving the scene of personal injury. He was held on $10,000 bail and is scheduled to appear in Palmer District Court next month. And he did it. He don't need to be in no whatever. He needs to go. He needs to go. If y'all could see what I see, Saucy has little shorts under her outfit because she is bunged up.
Wrong last time. So.
She is bunged up over here, bottomed up. Now let's get into something that is a little near and dear to our hearts. The Caribbean culture in living color. Fewer costumes in this year's carnival, but no lack of enthusiasm. This is courtesy of the Bay State banner and our good friend Yabu Miller. And this is just to let you guys know that everybody is noticing what is happening with the Caribbean Carnival. There was no army of masqueraders behind Ken Douglas as he danced along Warren Street toward the Caribbean Carnival judging stand by Franklin Park. There were a dozen or so costume dancers with his masquerade band Suave. In some ways, Douglas appeared to be swimming against the current as he lugged his massive wheel 12-foot high presentation along the uphill parade route amid a procession of sound trucks leading T-shirt wearing revelers. Costume bands like Douglas have declined precipitously in Boston's carnival from the days when a dozen or so of them competed with upwards of 120 masqueraders in tow. But Douglas is not giving up on the carnival. I've been doing this for years, he said. I'm going to keep at it until it builds back up to what it used to be. There are several reasons for the decline of masquerade bands: a dwindling number of people in the community with the space and the resources to host a masquerade camp where the costumes are assembled, and at least the decades-long struggle between some masqueraders and the leadership of the Boston Caribbean Carnival Committee.
I'm glad that even that was put in there, the decades-long struggle. I need us to stop pretending like this is something brand new and that these young people just want to come in here and take it. It's a decade-long struggle.
So let me ask you, when it says Boston Caribbean Carnival Committee, that's the same as CACAB?
Yes.
Okay, okay, all right. We need change, said Michael Smith, who has in years past organized events around Carnival. Every other carnival is doing well, but here in Boston, under this leadership, it's gotten worse and worse. Robert George, a member of the Caribbean American Carnival Association of Boston, or CAB, places blame squarely cost of materials. And this is what he says. He says this. He says it's a direct result of the escalating cost of costume bands, especially with the tariffs.
The tariffs didn't even kick in yet, bro.
Gotten a lot more expensive, he said.
With China specifically.
China.
Mm.
China. Especially.
Especially with China.
But Smith compares Boston Carnival to that in Toronto, where the city helps fund the masquerade bands and promotes Carnival to tourists. Here in Boston, Smith says the tourists who used to swell the ranks of the masqueraders and spectators has largely stopped coming. Whatever the cause, the absence of the large bands that used to play masquerade in Boston's Carnival, D Midas International, D Horizon, Dynasty, and TNT Social Club, has left a void that has made Carnival far less colorful and much shorter than in past years. Stepping into that void this year were 3 Haitian presentations that brought up the rear of the parade with unparalleled energy, and they did. It is now
And
a Haitian parade.
you know, like it, and I'm not nothing against the Haitian community and the Haitian masqueraders and people that was out there, but you know, like it says something when a community can stick together to preserve their culture and to do things in a big elaborate way,
Yeah.
and then you have all the other countries with just as much of a rich history, a rich tradition, and rich cultural experience that are literally falling by the wayside, and this Trinidad and Tobago styled
Yeah.
carnival
Yeah.
has no reflection of that at all.
Yeah. The Haitian trucks did feature major Haitian acts: Michael Brune, Tony Mix, Jay Perry, and Jesse Wu. Also,
Jesse Wu was here. Michael Brun, he did a whole concert the day of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Also new to the carnival was the Dominican masqueraders band Tribu Cibao, which featured well-rendered colorful costumes among 24 or so revelers. The rest of the carnival was made up of t-shirt bands, loud, large sound trucks, where revelers by the scores buy a t-shirt to dance behind a high decibel soca tunes. Amid the change, Ken Douglas said he's determined to keep the uniquely Trinidadian tradition of carnival masquerade bands and soca music alive. His band used the former D Midas International Camp at the corner of Seaverage and Erie Streets, a 4,000 square foot expanse of asphalt that comes with a shed that's perfect for assembling and storing costumes. We're not letting it go, Douglas said. We're going to keep it going. And that is very interesting.
That is so people like Ken, obviously they do this literally for the love of carnival.
For the record.
And it's not that they're just putting something random on the road. He is actually still making the mass and presenting mass. He didn't say, I'm going to still support it and come out in a t-shirt and some shorts.
Yeah.
If I'm going to support it and I'm going to support the culture and I'm going to do something for the culture,
Right.
then I have to have a reflection of what it is.
Yeah.
Meaning mass is a part of a carnival.
Yeah.
You cannot have a carnival without mass.
Yeah.
So, because it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
What is it?
Speaking of why can't you? We're going to take a pause in a second, and we're gonna start our interviews because we see some real amazing people coming through, and we want to make sure that we let you guys know who is all in the building. Here, well, we're not in our building, but we're at the golf. Look at her. That's Tony's computer. Move this right there. It's the one and only Nia Grace in the building. Oh yeah, you are super live. We're gonna bring her back in a second after the around the way news. So exactly that's gonna be happening. We're gonna be popping in and we're gonna be talking to a lot of the people that are here. Like we said, we have some big names here at the golf tournament. Golf clinic, and that was Nia Grace from Nia Grace and Daryl's Corner Bar and Grill. But yeah, Haitians, DR, PR all have their own parade days, and the Caribbean people only get a day with the other nations
We don't
also
get days,
celebrate.
We get 5 hours.
We get a couple of hours. Can each Caribbean island nation get their own parade days too? I guess so, Janet. That's a good question.
I don't think each Caribbean island has a big enough presence.
Yeah.
For each one to have
It
their
would
own
be
day.
like a small, so that's why they combine them,
Yeah.
because all of those Caribbean bands would essentially be listening and to the same thing.
Yeah.
So in their respective countries, they are listening to soca and they listen to all the soca that's in there.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make too much sense to do it, but I do think that what needs to happen is we do need to rebuild,
Yeah.
like completely rebuild, and that means it might have to come down to it completely stopping.
Yeah.
to recalibrate, not for a long time, but coming back after. Because at this point, I think we have completely lost our way, and there's no path to regain it in the direction that we're going to. It's like somebody claimed after you walked through a path and just kind of swept the footprints off. So there's
On the golf
nothing.
course, it is-
Yeah. Oh, do they?
Down there, they have the rakes. Yeah.
I think next year they should completely try to just boycott.
Yeah.
It needs to be a hard stop.
A hard
And,
stop.
and you know, and that we have seen how that works for a lot of people. We
Mhm.
did it when we did do Spark the Block for 1 year. We came back better than ever.
Yeah.
The Zaz
Yep.
Fest.
Yep.
Paused this year,
Mhm.
and I'm sure that they're going to come back better. Sometimes you have to stop.
Yep.
Stop.
You
and
do.
Recalibrate. And it's not a money thing,
Yeah.
and that's what it's become. It's become very, very political, very politicized, and very, very monetary. And that is not for the culture.
And it's
at
only
all.
monetary to one organization. When
Exactly.
Carnival is big enough as an entity
Yeah.
that everybody gotta eat.
Yeah.
Like, let's be very honest. We can have everything that we need here. I think Boston has the infrastructure for it, where we have a road, we have a great Juve now.
Yeah.
This can actually be another attraction for America. And I'm wondering why we don't want that. Or well, not we,
Right.
why they don't want that.
And speaking of Juve now is a really good time.
It is.
Why can't they like use that same mentality to revamp?
But I don't think it's the mentality. I don't think it's the mentality of revamping. Juve is a low entry thing.
Okay.
It's the easiest part of Carnival.
Mm.
So to revive Carnival, it just means we need to put a truck on the road and sell some t-shirts.
Mm.
To revive Carnival, we can't have that same
To revive
mentality.
Juve.
We can't have that same mentality because it's
the mass
more.
production and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's a bigger truck.
Mhm.
It's even though the trucks that was on the road this year was crazy for Juve. We need a bigger
It's the same
truck.
truck.
We need sponsors. We need masqueraders. And I just keep on thinking about when we went to Grenada 2 years ago.
Last year was Grenada.
Last year was
Yeah.
Grenada. And I remember once we got down a little piece of hill,
Mhm.
and you looked up and the sea
Do you
of
remember
different color
Yeah.
feathers, and they were shining in your eyes. It was spectacular.
Yeah.
So it can't be the tariffs.
Yeah.
And it can't be the COVID. You can't go from COVID to tariffs. When everybody else is doing a good job, that's not what it could be.
Hey, I mean, sometimes you gotta, what is it? FMA. I learned that term last night. I've been watching House Alive on
What's FMA?
From My Ass.
Oh.
The guy was like, that's a real term that we use.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just be like, where did that come from? FMA.
FMA, yeah. Yeah.
Moving on though, downtown could get a new jazz club. The Boston's licensing board could vote tomorrow on a request to allow a 2-level music venue and restaurant at 28 Kingston Street downtown, where Good Life used to be. And isn't that fet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ain't that fat?
No. It used to be. I think Fet's
Fet's
still-
on Kingston.
Yeah, this is on Kingston too.
Fet on-
28 Kingston.
Let me see. Let me
Fet
do
on Kingston.
Fet on Kingston is on
Fet
Kingston.
on Kingston.
And this one is going to be on
Oh, it's
25.
So this is the space next to it.
across the street.
Down to the left. Right to the left.
No, it has to be odd
It has to
numbers.
be across the street.
25.
Yeah, 25 is going to be like across the
28.
street. It's going to be like right across the street.
Yeah. So there's a club across the street.
Okay.
Good Life.
I-
Yeah, it used to be Good Life.
Yeah.
I remember.
I only see Fet. I don't see no other building around here right now in my head. Like, what?
Right across the
Be
street.
at Fet
so like
across
when
the
you-
street.
When you leave Fet, there's a little.
I've
bit
never
across
seen
the
what
street
across the
over.
street could possibly look like. I didn't know there was buildings over there.
Well, then there in Tundra, Shaheen's proposal calls for jazz and other performances on one floor, with the other floor focusing more on dining. Attorney Dennis Quilty told the board today. He said that the space would actually be split into 2 different spaces, one called Luxor, the other the Bloom Room, using a liquor license they want to buy from D's Keys, a dueling
D's
piano bar
Keys.
in South Boston that closed in April. We went to D's Keys for
Oh, for Evan Deese's birthday. Oh, that's a fun place. They closed.
It's closed in April.
I feel like I just saw a video of Chris Brown leaving there.
Really? I don't think he did.
No?
He did not. He did not specify the type of food that it would serve beyond extolling a potential jazz space and new restaurant. Quilty said reopening what has been two vacant floors since Good Life closed in 2022 would be a boon for the particular part of downtown, which he said is full of vacant storefronts. The area needs, he said, we believe this will be a positive influence on the area, like totally disregarding the fact that that is there.
We need this. We never had any club or any entertainment.
Nothing else is
Nothing.
around here except for what
We
are
have
doing free.
nobody and nothing.
Damn. As one possible snag would be that while the Shahinis did hold a meeting for abutters and with the Downtown Boston Alliance, which represents local businesses, it did not meet with the Downtown Boston Neighborhood Association. The board would decide to defer action until after that meeting takes place. So, we're going to watch that and see what happens there. They would be
And we
staying
do-
open until 2 a.m. on nights other than Fridays and Saturdays.
Because what do we have for jazz? We have Grace by Nia,
Yeah.
We got
Wally's, we have Scullers.
So that's in Cambridge.
Oh, and then what else do we have in Boston?
I don't think we have any other thing in Boston. Cesaria does a nice little jazz.
Cesaria does do a nice a jazz flute. I wonder how come Cesaria is not considered or maybe it is like a live entertainment spot. Because they do. You go in Cesaria on a Saturday, you gonna listen to some band.
Get you one of them little nice drinks and some octopus.
Yes.
This is a place called the Beehive.
Oh, Beehive.
Beehive,
Yep,
yes,
Beehive.
okay.
Yep.
Cyclorama, right?
Yeah.
Beehive is still open?
Yeah. I want one of
To the
them.
Beehive, we got that short.
I went to the Beehive some other time after that, and I received that same sandwich,
I
a
would like
short
to see
rib
that sandwich
sandwich with a cheese and a tomato.
That
Tomato.
sounds nice.
I want to eat that.
I would like to eat that.
Mm.
Anyhow,
I
that
wonder
is
when
our
they
local
gonna
news.
serve the food here.
No, but I was thinking, we're right down the street from People Down, so we should go down there and do some
shit.
business.
Yes, we should do some business.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get that for lunch. Justin, do you like Haitian food?
I just don't know what to. I just don't know what to do.
What?
I just don't know.
Some Creole, a Didi Blanc, a
I
Szechuan.
like Creole. That's it. I don't like Creole.
No, you gotta get the.
The griot is fried beef. Cabrit is the fried beef. That's bomb. It's not. You gotta put a little sauce on it.
You know what people don't have that's amazing? Their mac and cheese.
They're mac and cheese. It's a ground beef mac and cheese,
It's
right?
ground beef mac and cheese. So delicious.
Gonna eat that.
Anyhow, we're gonna take a quick pause for the cause. We'll be
Wait,
right
can we
back.
take a pause?
Can we?
Yes. Well, we're gonna end this piece of the show and come back with it.
Okay.
So we're gonna just pause.
Yes.
We're not gonna end the stream.
Don't end the stream. Don't leave.
Wait, let me see. We're not gonna pause. Guys, give us a second while we could do this. All right. And no, don't end.
Like that?
Yeah, keep it like this. You guys won't have any music.
But you have our picture.
Yes.
Smile back at us.
So, we can put on Spark FM. Oh no, that's us. No, we can't.
Jennifer, mute yourself.
No, we thinking out loud,
sign
Janet. Damn it.
Sing.
Hold on. Tristan, if I just put if I but if we put the if we put Spark FM and stream Spark FM, wouldn't it take the stream? If we had local music in it. Cam is there.
End the stream and come back.
No, but we're gonna lose people.
Yeah, but when we come back, I can pause it. I can put it so that we can go when you do the interviews, because when we come back, it's gonna be all over the place.
Okay.
Right? So if we end this and then we'll just do the interview.
What interviews? I don't understand what you're saying.
So we'll end this.
They're not hearing us.
No. Everybody on mute. So we'll end this and then
Yeah.
I'll set it up so that when we I'll show you.
Pause.
Yeah.
Okay.